Hi everyone, it's Miss Allie here, and today we are talking about figs. Figs are one of my favorite fruits, not only because they taste amazing, but because they have a really cool growing process. So figs grow on trees, and we've learned about a lot of different fruits that grow on trees. And all of those fruits grow out of flowers. But figs don't grow out of flowers. They actually have a bunch of little tiny flowers growing inside of them. How cool is that? So if you cut a fig open, you can actually see all of those little strands in there are little tiny flowers that are growing inside of there, and there's actually a little fruit and one seed at the end of each of these individual flowers. We know flowers need to be pollinated to produce any kind of fruit, right? So how do fig flowers get pollinated if they're inside the fig? Well, this is where things get really interesting. There's actually a special insect called a fig wasp that is perfect for pollinating the inside of a fig. This is how it works. There's a queen fig wasp that crawls inside the bottom of the fig where there's a little tiny hole for them to crawl through. Their bodies are the perfect size to fit through this hole. But unfortunately, when they crawl inside, their antennas and their wings fall off. So once they're inside the fig, all of the pollen that was on their body from the last fig they were in rubs off on all those little flowers that are inside the fig. The queen fig wasp also lays her eggs inside of the fig. And after she lays the eggs, unfortunately she dies and she decomposes inside the fig and feeds the fig with the nutrients from her body. Such a cool system. But it doesn't end there. When the eggs hatch inside the fig, the males and the females mate. The males are born without wings, and their job is to crawl through the fig and create an exit path for the females. The females are pregnant when they leave the fig, and they collect the pollen from the inside and then exit through the exits that the males made for them. And then they go on and fly into a next fig and start the process all over again by flying back inside another fig and spreading the pollen from their birth fig. I know, it's a lot of information and it's crazy. I don't know any other fruit or vegetable that has a process like this. It's so cool. It's amazing that fig wasps exist and know exactly how to do this process all on their own. And what's really cool is that there's a special kind of fig wasp for each kind of fig. And there are lots of different types of figs. But the most common are called the golden fig and the black mission fig. But today I have this kind of fig, which is called a brown turkey fig, which you can see has both purple colors and green colors, which is kind of a mix of both mission and golden figs. So where are figs grown? California. 98% of fresh figs like these are grown in California, and 100% of dried figs are grown in California. So dried figs are just like fresh figs, but they stay on the tree longer and stay out in the hot sun and dry up a little bit and then fall off the tree when they can't hang on anymore. And then farmers come around and collect them off the ground after they've fallen. And people love to eat dried figs. Figs are also really good for you. They're full of fiber and potassium. And actually, half a cup of figs has the same amount of calcium as half a cup of milk, which is really cool. You can eat figs in a bunch of different ways. As I said, you can eat them fresh or dried. You can make fig jam out of them. You can slice them and put them on a salad or a sandwich. I like to slice a piece of fig, put it on a cracker with some cheese and drizzle some honey on it. It's the perfect snack that has sweet and salty. So let's take a closer look. It's very smooth and it's green and purple. I wonder what color your fig is. And it has a pretty thick skin, but what's cool about figs is you can actually eat the skin and the inside. So let's take a taste. Mmm. So sweet, and the best part is that the inside has a bunch of those little seeds and it adds a great crunch. I love figs. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy your figs.